Hello everyone and welcome. It's Shanna. I'm so glad you're here today. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new to my channel, I ask that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you do subscribe, put it down in the comments below so that I'll know that you've subscribed and we can begin interacting with one another. So today's card I'm going to be using, actually I think I'm going to do two cards. I've really been inspired by this patterned paper here. I just think this is so gorgeous. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, if you can kind of see that. And then I had this paper here that I thought was just absolutely gorgeous as well. And I just am really inspired by it. Now this paper came from, believe it or not, Hobby Lobby. It's the Winterland cabin. And you can get it at 50% off because it is part of the Christmas selection. So it just has a lot of just gorgeous patterned paper in it. But these are the two pieces that I'm really inspired by. I started with this one and then I decided I wanted to do this one as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to just cut this down. And let's see, what do I want to do? I'm going to cheat here and use my scoreboard. I know that my paper is, that I need it to be, what's this layer? I've kind of got my layers cut already. And I've got this one cut at 4 and an 8, so it's going to be 4. I'm going to cut it at 4 and 5 1/4. 4 and 5 1/4 is what I'm going to cut it at. 4 and 5 1/4. So we'll just get this and bring it out. And we're going to cut it down, lay that aside, and then 5 1/4. And the reason why I'm cutting it this size is I've got all my layers already planned out. So I'm just going to bring this in, and isn't that just gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to bring in a top folding card base like this, and I'm going to bring in some of the Spellbinders brushed black. And it's kind of got that same little glistening that this does. And we're not going to see much of it, and I'm kind of a little hesitant to not cut the center out of it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use my glue and lay this down. And this brushed black cardstock from Spellbinders, it is just such good paper, and both sides are just equally as beautiful. I will link it in the description box below so you can check it out, but I love this paper. It's good and solid, and I love it. It's kind of a silvery, a brushed silver is what it is. So I'm going to get that laid down on there, and just look at that sheen. Just gorgeous. So it is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then this one is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So we'll just have 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And this is Spellbinders Fern paper. And it is just some good quality cardstock. We're going to get it laid down. These cards are going to come together pretty quick because I've already kind of planned them out. I just sat and stared at that paper for the longest time until I could kind of come up with a vision for it. And I think I've got it. So I'm just going to try and get this lined up real nice and neat with a good edge. Clean up my glue there. And we've got that panel. So next what I'm going to do is just bring in my inspiration paper and get it laid down. So today we had a really busy day. My youngest grandson had one of his wellness visits, and he had to get some shots. So we had to get up and get going and be ready to meet Mama at 10:15. And then I had to take my older grandson and do something with him while the younger one was at the doctor's office. So we went to Hobby Lobby and messed around, and then we went to Culver's to get some lunch and pick some lunch up for Mommy and brother. And then we had to meet them actually at the hair salon, and we got there a few minutes early so Mommy and brother could kind of scarf down their food and then go to the hair salon. So we had a busy day. The boys were very busy. And then when they got home, they were tired and wanted to get a nap. So I'm just going to leave that. I think I've got a little bit of an edge there, but so isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that paper. Just gorgeous. So what I thought I would do is bring in one of my favorite, this is an old die set. It's called Oh Christmas Tree. And they had this on sale recently on the Spellbinders site, really inexpensively. I'll look it up, and if it's still available on there, I'll link it for you. But I love this set. And what I thought I would do was take that brush, that same brushed black cardstock, and die cut that out. And that's what I did. I've actually got it layered on a couple of other just plain black. And then I was going to bring in a green base and just layer it up and put it on there. And I just thought that would be so beautiful. Simple, but yet gorgeous. So that's my plan. I just got it all die cut out and ready. And both of these cards are going to be real similar in that I'm using the same die set. We're going to use some different sentiments on it, but it's going to be fairly similar. I'm just getting this glued down. So we have had some really unseasonably nice weather. So the boys were able to actually kind of run around and play in the backyard a little bit. Their Pap, my husband, they call him Pap, I was out working in the yard. And so they were out there just running around having fun and enjoying the nice weather. So it was a really good day. Very busy, full busy day. But we had fun, and I think they had a good time. Okay, so I've got that. Let me see here real quick. I feel like I've got a little piece here that had a little tiny piece there that needed to pop out of the die. And I've still got a little bit of glue on there I need to clean up. Okay, so that looks good. Now I'm just going to go ahead and get it laid down on my card. And like I said, it's going to be very simple, but I think it'll be pretty elegant. I'm going to lay this kind of toward the bottom because I want to have room for my sentiment. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, I love it. I love it. I know it's pretty dark, but I think I like it that way. Okay, now my sentiment I'm pulling in from another set, and it's a Memento die set that I was gifted from a crafty friend of mine. So I'm going to bring it in, and we're just going to glue it up and lay it down. And this is just going to be a real simple two-tone, the green and the black card. But I think it'll be really pretty. I have been shopping my stash. Like I said, I've been pulling out older materials that I have and maybe haven't used as much. And I've just been shopping my craft supply. Instead of buying a bunch of new stuff, I'm just digging through it and looking to see what I have, what I haven't used, and I'm just going to make good use of it. So that's my plan. So I'm getting this Believe laid out there. Move that around just a little bit, I think. Press down. And I got to bring in my little dot to my eye. So I'm just going to lay a little speck of glue down there. And then I'll just grab it and bring it in. Okay. And that finishes my card. I think it's a really pretty card. Let me know what you think. It's pretty simple, but I think it's elegant. Okay, so let's go on our next card. And we're going to, like I said, it's going to be very, very similar. I'm going to bring in my card base. And this time I've got a black panel that I'm going to lay down. It's just regular black. It's not the, this is just some Hobby Lobby black paper. It's not my brushed, Spellbinders brushed black paper. Okay, what else is going on? Oh, I've got to go tomorrow. I have to go. I'm gonna have to go to the funeral home. A coworker of mine has passed unexpectedly, and it was somebody that I had so much respect for. And so tomorrow, my husband and I are going to go to the funeral home for that, which you never look forward to that, but I certainly want to go and pay my respects. So let's get this layered down. It's supposed to be a nice weekend, so it'll be nice for that. And then tomorrow evening is craft roulette, so we'll be working on a card for that, and that'll be one of my videos coming up because we'll be having that card. I'm trying to do a better job laying this one down. Okay, I've got glue on my fingers. Okay, then we got to cut our paper down. Haven't done that yet, and we're going to cut it just like we cut the last one. I think we did 4. Yeah, so we did 1/8 of an inch, and then we did 5 1/4. And that should give us the same edge. And we'll get it laid down on there. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Oh, isn't this so pretty? I love it. I guess, you know, sometimes I steer away from some of the darker colors, and I'm more prone to some of the lighter colors, and I think it's kind of fun to try something different and use a little darker pattern paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Just by itself. Oh man, I love it. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got a green tree, and I'm going to lay it on a black base and put it on here, and I think that'll be real nice. Now this is just one layer. I didn't do multiple layers on this one. I'm just picking some of those small pieces of, trying to find my little tool. Here it is. Oh my goodness. If we could craft, if I could do a video with a camera behind me so you could see the mess I'm making, it would probably be pretty funny. Okay, so let's just get some glue on here and get this one laid down, and it's going to be just like the last one. Okay, so we've got this one that we're going to lay on there. Now this one, the cinnamon's quite a bit bigger, so we got to figure out how we're going to do this. I think we might even offset it to the side there, because we're going to have Merry and Bright on here, and I think that'd be really pretty. Let's see, do we want to go this way or this way? Yeah, I think I do want to go this way with it. So I'm going to lay down my go ahead and get this laid down. We'll get this one laid down. And this is from the same sentiment, same Memento company, I believe. I'll make sure I link it in the description box. Get that laid down. And we've got our tittle there for our eye, which is laying here on my desk, trying to get lost. We'll get it laid down. And then we have our Mary, which we're going to have to kind of get up a little bit higher so that we have room for our and to go in there. Okay. All right. Oh, I may even decide to put up my Christmas tree this weekend. My granddaughter asked me when I was going to put it out, and I said I might do it tomorrow. And so I may just do that. Now this year, I have done something different. I have bought some different decor, and I'm going to do something different. I've been doing the black and white buffalo check for several years. Even before it got really, really popular, I was doing it. And I'm going to move away from it. And I've got a red and white candy theme, and it is going to be adorable. So I'm having to change quite a few things. I'm even making some gift tags to match, so I might do a video on it. I've made one kind of sampling. What I did was I just laid my tape over that so that I would get my and positioned just like I wanted it. So I just laid my tape over it, and I'm going to get it laid down. Okay, so we've got Merry and Bright. And then what I thought I would do, because all of these trees kind of have some snow on them, so I thought I've got this pin, and I'm kind of afraid of it because I've not used it, and I'm afraid it might make a mess. I'm going to just kind of wipe a little bit of this off. It's pretty heavily coming out. And I thought I would just kind of put some on my tree, kind of like the trees on the paper. And see if I can get a little bit of that on there. I'm hoping that I'm not messing it up. But I thought it would be fun to have some white on here, kind of like our paper. It looks kind of nice. This is called Snow Marker. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby as well. So I'll try it out. Just kind of going back over it because it seems to dry, it's drying up lighter. So I'm just trying to kind of go back over it and layer it up a little bit more. Just add some snow sporadically. So I don't know if I like it or not, but I thought I would try it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to stop there. So that finishes off my two cards, and basically just use those two pieces of paper that I really, really liked, and then use my tree, my Spellbinders O Christmas tree, and the cinnamons, and created a couple of really cute cards. So I hope you like them. If you do, consider give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.